Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, Alcinius and welcome to this Let's Play of Greedfall, the Dying World. Last episode, we helped Sybil out with a personal quest of hers. She's been dealing with assassins, and we just got protection from her uncle, who is proven to be very creepy. Yeah, so that's a little worrying. Well, a quick trip over to Vespasia's Square. Let's take a look. It seems there's something here we can look at regarding this, regarding the birds here. Octave de Vespe. I'm writing to express not gratitude for what you did for my family, but for the freedom you gave me by letting Flora die. My late fiancé, my beloved, my sun that's now set, here I am, now silent once more. Without my dear Flora, it's a void, certainly, but a rather airy void, so to speak. A chamber that could finally be opened after years of closed shutters, and which for the first time might smell of something other than mustiness and damp. I wouldn't go so far as to sing, that would be indecent, but please accept my sincere gratitude. I look forward to hearing from you. Octave de Vespe. Octave? Okay, sure, why not? Anyway, we got a bit of a run to go to get to Sybil's parents. Let me see. I think this is a way. I think we don't necessarily need to fight those people. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know about that. How to get there. I think it might be up this way. Yes, here we are. And we go into here.
It was then that Madame de Cluse, you know, the one whose son is involved in... May the Enlightened forgive me. Is that you, Sybil?
Sybil, my child, you've returned.
Father? Mother? I have returned from Alima. Yes. Allow me to present my friends. I met them there, and they have shown themselves to be marvelous companions.
My child, I am so happy to see you. We had heard that you had left your post at the embassy, but couldn't believe it. What happened? You seem troubled and you've lost weight.
Let her take a breath now. Come on, my little darling, tell us what happened.
Not long after my arrival in Alima, I was the victim of several assassination attempts. There was no doubt that hired assassins were on my trail. And then one of my friends contacted me. She needed help. So I decided to help and left Alima with her, hoping to lose the assassins on my journey. Alas, despite our meandering adventures and the arduous voyages we embarked upon, we were still frequently under attack. That led me to seek the protection of a prince. And while we were carrying out a mission to obtain it, I was given this letter.
What is in it?
It's a letter that you sent to my uncle, begging him to send me to Alima, rather than taking me as a concubine.
I remember that letter all too well. What else could we do?
It broke our heart to send you so far away from us, but we were not going to allow your uncle to lay a filthy hand on you.
I understand that entirely, of course. But were there not other solutions than exiling me so far away? I found myself completely alone, constantly under attack by bands of hired assassins, in perpetual danger of death.
We're going to support Sybil.
It would have certainly been safer to find a solution that didn't require sending your daughter alone to a foreign country.
Forgive me, but you are foreigners. You don't know our family. You have no idea what it means to be a de Vespe.
I had hoped that you would never read this letter, that you would never learn to what degree of deprivation your uncle had fallen. At the same time, I'm relieved that you now know why we sent you so far away from us. You can certainly blame us for the danger, and you know that my heart breaks because of all you suffered. But never would I have allowed that disgusting beast who shares our blood to make of you his favorite.
May the enlightened forgive me. I believe I would have preferred killing him, even if it meant the deaths of all of us.
I believe I understand. That said, I had no other choice than to ask him for his official protection. Fortunately, we've learned several of his little secrets that should put an end to his lubricity, at least for the time being. You need to be careful from now on. We have no clue who is after me. Being now under protection, they might come after you.
Let
True.
them come. I could show them what happens when someone dares to attack my daughter.
Your mother is right. Don't worry about us at all.
We need to be going now. My friends and I still have much to do.
Take care of yourself, Sybil. And know that we love you tenderly.
Goodbye. Let's go, my friends. We should leave before tears cloud my eyes.
Understood. Alright, Sybil's reputation has gone up some more. I will happily loot this. If I can. And I can. Ooh, ornate pistol. That is definitely an improvement I would like to be able to use. Except it's not better than the duckfoot pistol. It's also not really better than... Well, actually... Lower crit chance, lower physical damage. Why do we keep finding what equipment that's worse than what I have? Either way, that's done. Now then, Fausta, I do have you with me.
Have you considered my request?
Indeed. Let's go.
Of course. Let's go. An apology shouldn't be that difficult.
Thank you. But I'm afraid the abbot won't be satisfied with just an apology. If I'm not mistaken, the camp where he works is in the High Prairie region.
Alright, the High Prairie region.
See you
We
later.
can do that.
It's my pleasure.
By the way, Sybil, anything else to speak about?
How dare my uncle imagine, even for a moment, that I could become his concubine? That lecherous and misguided old man. Ugh. And to think that my parents wanted to protect his reputation by keeping his sick fantasies from me.
Ask her... Will you have to marry a noble?
Will you have to follow the family tradition and marry a nobleman?
Actually, I have already been engaged several times.
Really?
I was 6 years old the first time, and my betrothed was 12. The poor angel died of a childhood illness a few months later.
Okay.
The second time, I was 10. That time, they found me an
Oh
old
my
barren.
god, she
He
is
was over 60 years
so
old. Can you
unlucky with
imagine?
this.
Fortunately for me, death snatched him sooner than he expected. Finally, before I was sent to Alima, my parents wanted to betroth me to a young man from a very good family. But my uncle opposed their wishes. At the time, I didn't understand
And
why.
now we know why. What will you do if they find you a new betrothed?
Nothing can stop your family from finding you a new betrothed. What would you do if they did?
Today I love my freedom and independence too much to let anyone decide my future. To hell with tradition and family fortune. If I marry someone, it will be my own choice.
Alright, fair enough.
Good boy.
See you later, darling.
Alright, so we are actually close to where we need to go. Oh, I can loot this. Alright, I think I gotta go up this way and then to the right. Oh, never looted this. Got it now. Okay. Not gonna be too far to run here, and then we need to find our way to the abbot. To help our other companion here who needs the assistance. Fortunately, it's a nice, easy run. There we go. Alright, so from here, we need to go to... Okay, we can travel there. Ah, and the gates are open. Perfect. Oh.
Why, Fausta, is that you? I never thought I'd see you again after what you did.
I know, but my brother told me you were in the area and I wanted to...
Your brother is a good man. Thanks to him, we were able to finance this mission. I imagine that's the kind of thing that would never occur to you, since you've never thought of anyone but yourself. We're here to help the unfortunate people fleeing the war, ravaging the Dutan Empire. Oh, they've lost everything.
The work you do is very admirable, Father. And I was hoping...
Always talking nonsense, aren't you? Incapable of listening to your elders?
Pardon?
Abbot Appius, are you the one who's in charge here? We've come to inform you that all these refugees are under arrest for theft and damage to property. This camp is to be dismantled immediately.
Excuse me? That's absurd! These people haven't done anything wrong. They're just fleeing a war. We take them in and give them anything they need to help them rebuild their lives. They have no reason to steal.
That only adds to their crime. These parasites come to our country and take advantage of your generosity. Then they have the nerve to steal.
That's not true! If you must arrest someone, arrest me. I'm in charge.
Oh my.
I'm the thief. Just leave these poor people alone.
In that case, you're under arrest, Abbot Appius. But the camp will still have to be dismantled.
We can't just sit back and let this happen. The abbot would never steal from anyone.
Is there any proof of the allegations?
What proof do you have of theft?
We have had numerous complaints from local nobles who claim that provisions and tools have gone missing. We were shown a shed where the doors had been forced open, and granaries where it was clear that bags were missing.
No one here would steal from the granaries of these nobles, or take their tools.
Of course not. You yourself have admitted to the thefts, Abbot.
Why must the camp be dismantled?
Now that the abbot has confessed, why dismantle the camp?
The land was ceded to him. Since he's been arrested, he no longer holds claim to it. Therefore, the camp must be dismantled.
The land was donated to the Holy Church of the Enlightened, not to my person. Please, leave these people alone.
And who ordered the arrest?
Who ordered this arrest?
The Prince de Vespe. More precisely,
Oh, no.
his minister, Sir Daril.
Is that so? I'm very surprised. His Highness, my uncle, has always supported the work of the Church of Thélème. I can't imagine him sending soldiers after his strongest ally over a few stolen sacks of grain.
I'm just following orders, madam. I don't know what his reasons are.
That's absolutely ridiculous. There may have been thefts, but you have no proof that these people, or the abbot for that matter, are to blame.
Oh, I have no doubt that when we search the camp, we'll find all the evidence we need.
I'm going to support Fausta here.
It's not hard to find food in a refugee camp, or tools for that matter. But that doesn't prove they were stolen. You seem to be in a great hurry to arrest the abbot and break up this camp. These people will need time to find new shelter. Have a heart and give them a few days.
Absolutely not. I have orders. These people must return home. They're no longer welcome here.
You know they can't go home. What do you want them to do? Wander around aimlessly in groups with nowhere to go?
I admit that wouldn't be ideal.
We have an excellent relationship with the Prince de Vesp. I'm sure he wouldn't approve of this, and I fully intend to inform him.
Right. Listen, get them to start packing up their things. I'll give them a few days, but they have to leave. I'll come back in a week to see that they've left. In the meantime, I'm taking the abbot to the palace prison.
The Enlightened has put you in my path, and that of all these unfortunate souls, Fausta. Prove their innocence. Save them.
Don't worry, Abbot. We'll save them, and you too.
Great, so this got a lot more complicated.
Pardon my interruption, but I thought I heard some noise. I live nearby. What's going on here exactly? What were those soldiers doing?
They came to arrest the abbot, and they wanted to shut down this refugee camp.
It's about time. Someone had to deal with those thieves and put them in their place. I imagine this dreadful camp will soon be nothing more than a bad memory. Good day, young people.
We must clear the abbot's name. I know he's not a thief. And as for that guard, I may be wrong, but I felt like there was something strange about her. Please, we must investigate and find the real culprits. Perhaps the abbot will forgive me if we succeed. And I need his forgiveness.
We'll see what we can do. Alright, missionary.
Hello. I'm sorry to welcome you here under the present circumstances. Is there anything I can do for you? You don't look like refugees.
My name is Fausta. I knew the abbot once and came to speak with him. I didn't expect to see this.
Would you mind answering a few questions? We'd like to understand what's going on here. Perhaps we can help you.
I'll gladly answer any questions you may have, especially if it will allow us to continue our work here.
Ask about the shelter.
What can you tell us about the shelter?
Our relief mission began here some time ago, to provide shelter for victims of the Dutton War. It's not easy. We've taken in far more people than we expected. We're in constant danger of running out of resources. And our neighbor, the Count of Rian, is bent on getting rid of us and our flock, which doesn't make things any easier. He's been hounding us for weeks. And now he has finally got his way. Without the abbot, what will become of us?
I think I already see what's going on here.
We'll leave you to your flock.
Thank you. I pray that the Enlightened will help you bring the abbot back to us.
Keep looking around here. See if there's anything here that could be informative. There is another person we can talk to. Ah, a chest to open. It's an easy lock. Hello. The Journal of Abbot Appius. In it, he chronicles the daily events as well as his acts. This leather-bound journal was kept by Father Appius. In it, he chronicles the daily events of the refugee camp as well as his acts of benevolence. Within its pages is written the following. I'm greatly pleased with the conduct of my masses. I was fearful that we'd be unable to celebrate the enlightened in the proper manner here, yet we are succeeding. A handful of wayward souls, Carminists, and individuals whose faith had been shaken by the horrors of war have even chosen to join us in prayer according to Matthias' dogma.
In his journal, the abbot says he's been holding services to lift the spirits of the refugees. I wonder where they could be taking place. He can't be holding them here in the camp. That would cause too much tension with the Carminists.
The missionaries must know where they take place.
Something to investigate. There's also a Dutan refugee we can speak with. It's a pity I took Till and not the other guy. He'd probably be able to help.
Are you with the soldiers? Did they send you to tell us to clear out?
No, not at all. We just have some questions to ask you. We'd like to understand what happened.
If it can save the abbot and allow us to stay, I'll be happy to answer.
Talk about the thefts.
The abbot was accused of theft. In fact, he just confessed to it so the guards would leave you alone.
The abbot is a holy man. Why would he do that? We're not thieves. And I don't think anyone here could have done such a thing. We would have known.
It seems that food was stolen. It would be understandable if you took something to eat.
Everyone here has endured terrible things. We lost everything, but we still have our dignity. We didn't steal anything.
Where would you go if you had to leave the camp?
If you had to leave, where would you go? Do you have friends or family somewhere?
No. Anyone who's still alive is still fighting out there. Unless they've already gone to be with the dead. I have no idea where else we could go. Teleme is too far away, and we're not equipped to reach the free cities. We could go further south in the congregation, but would we be any better off there than we are here?
Are you a Mateist?
Are you a Mateist? I assume you all are, since this camp is run by the Church of Teleme.
Not all of us are. I've lost the faith. I used to believe in the goodness of the enlightened and the words of St. Matthias. But there are all kinds of people here, Mateists and Carminists alike. All are welcome as long as they don't bring their conflicts with them.
Okay then. Thank you
We'll
for
be
the
going now.
information.
I hope you can save the abbot and this camp. Otherwise we'll all be lost.
Alright. Let's see if the missionary knows about the location. First, I'm going to see if there's anything else to loot around here, of which... Oh, this... Ah, hello. This document is made up of a series of tables listing the refugee camp stock on a weekly basis. It appears to be meticulously kept. Food, clothing, tools, materials, everything's been scrupulously recorded along with reasons for variation in stock levels. However, you may notice inconsistencies in the figures. Sometimes the stock of supplies or tools increases without any deliveries to account for it.
Look, something's not right with these inventory records. The reserves are increasing, but there are no deliveries to account for it.
This kind of accounting is usually a sign of wrongdoing. I'm sorry, Fausta, but your abbot seems to be implicated in these thefts.
That's also concerning. Does the refugee have anything to say about this?
You're back.
No.
We'll be...
The missionary, then. There could be an innocent explanation for this, but...
You've returned. Do you need my help?
Asked about the inconsistencies in the inventory.
We found some discrepancies in the shelter's inventory. It seems that resources are appearing out of nowhere.
You noticed that too. I have no idea where they could be coming from. But without them, we would have been forced to turn many people away.
And what about the services led by the abbot?
We read that the abbot was holding services for refugees who were interested.
That's true. He felt it was important to offer hope and spiritual comfort to these people who have suffered so much. However, he prefers to hold the services away from the shelter, so as not to make the Carmenists or those who have lost their faith feel excluded. They take place in the ruins of a church in the forest. Only those who wish to attend do so.
Alright, so that's where we'll need to go
We'll leave you
investigate.
to your flock.
Thank you. I pray that the Enlightened will help you bring the abbot back to us.
So it sounds like we're gonna need to go and investigate. Count the rain. Looks like we'll need to investigate there, too. As well as, this may be where we're supposed to look. I'm definitely going to investigate, but that'll be in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. Not ending the stream, just the episode. Next episode, we'll continue investigating to see what we can figure out. Till then, I am Chester44, I'll say names Fly. That is Vridengair. This has been a Let's Play of Greedfall, the Dying World. And I shall see you all next time.